welcome to another video from theplayersaid.com. My name's Alexander.
And I'm Grant.
And today we're doing another live, mistake-ridden playthrough of Undaunted Stalingrad. And I'm going to turn this around
so that it's not upside down.
In case.
Yeah, just in case.
Because I don't know which way around this is going to show up.
Yeah. So, welcome to the Player's Aid. It's just who we are.
Nice and professional. So we've got a lot of Undaunted experience, but we just want to kind of dive into Stalingrad. This is the new big bumper box, and thought we'd bring you along for the ride.
And I would say that this is the first scenario, so there's really no spoilers.
Nope.
Other than you're going to see what the objectives are, you're going to know what we have to do, but that's not going to change anything.
That's scenario 011. It's in the beginning of the main rule book before you get into all of the kind of briefing stuff, which has all of the cool flavor text. But effectively, this is beginning of Stalingrad. This is January 9 Square. You can see Pavlov's house. So as soon as we both move in here, we're going to pause the game, play a game of Pavlov's house from DVG, and then get back to this.
But that's a cooperative game, so...
yeah, but it's whether you win or lose still depends.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, we're just going to kind of dive on in and get to it, and we'll try and kind of bring you along so you can see, get a feel for what a game of this
I think just
like
a couple of things. Obviously, I'm the Soviets.
Yes.
You have I have two different squads. Squad A, Squad B. There are cards corresponding in this deck to these different units and their squads. In order to activate them, to move, attack, control, suppress, scout, I have to pull their card and do what it says on their on the card. You'll notice there's these green pendants. These are victory point squares. The goal of this scenario is for either of us to control 4 points to win the game. You can do that a combination of here's 1, 2, and 1, or you could do 2. You know, there's several different combinations. Yeah, and we'll just talk about the other rules as we kind of go through. So we're going to draw 4 cards from our deck. We're going to turn them over and cry.
You start with the initiative.
Yep.
So he's going to win initiative ties, but we're going to spend one of our 4 cards to bid using the initiative number in the top left-hand corner for initiative.
So I'm going to go ahead and bid with this card.
Oh, these are
cheeky cards.
Okay. Yeah, I bid a 3.
Okay.
So you have the initiative.
Yep.
You're going to play your hand.
So I get to go first. I have 3 cards in my hand then, and we both have 3 cards in our hand. There are cards that will allow you to pick some other cards up and put them in your hand. That's called command, which is important. So, man, I know this is... So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to conceal myself and have you put one of your Fogs of War into your deck. I'm going to discard that Fog of War. And it worries me to death to move my Rifleman out into the open, but I probably have to do that. So I'm going to move 1 with my Rifleman.
So I am going
And I have no cards left.
No, you do not. So I'm going to scout with Scout B. He's going to move it to this space, which is already scouted. Then he's going to move it to this one, so that becomes scouted. When you scout a new tile, you get a Fog of War card.
Congratulations.
I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And then I've got a Rifleman. We're going to move a Rifleman up.
And you can only move units into areas that have been scouted.
Yes.
So we're going to draw 4 cards. I'm already going to declare myself the loser. Okay. These are pretty important. Damn it. All right, so I'll do this.
Yeah, I will do this.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and bolster 3 cards.
And bolster is picking them out of your supply to increase your deck.
And this guy, there's no limitation on which squad it is, so I can pick any number. So I'm going to bolster a couple of B Riflemen, and I'm going to bolster a B Machine Gunner. So those are my 3 bolstered cards. I'm also going to bolster A, so I have to pick from my A squad units. So I'm going to do 2 Riflemen and a machine gun. I'm kind of loading up. This may not be great.
You
but
only had bolster 2 with that guy.
so I need to put that machine gunner back. Thank you for catching me cheating. You're very good at that. And then I'm going to use my machine gunner to, I think I'm going to go ahead and just take a pot shot. So I'm going to do what's called suppress. Suppress or fire, same thing. To figure out the number you have to roll from your space, the unit that is firing, you count each tile, and then the tile's individual defense value and their terrain value. The building is...
yes, I'm inside the building, so it's this high value, because there's small values if he was shooting from within the same tile.
Right.
So it's like I'm gaining cover from distance, basically.
So I've got 1, 2, 4 for the gunner, that's 6. 3 for the building, that's a 9. And you may be asking, well, what the heck are you doing, Grant? Well, I'm going to roll 40-10, because suppress is a 4. I'm just looking for a 9 or a 10.
And 10's auto hit. So we got a 10. So I'm suppressed, I just get flipped over. When he's suppressed, he can't do anything until you basically discard a card that matches him to flip him back over.
So I'm done again.
Which was good, because I had that in my hand, so I'm just going to unsuppress him.
Better than getting shot.
I'm going to Fog of War myself, and then I'm going to bolster 2 A cards. I'm going to get Rifleman A, and I'm going to get a Rifleman A.
Okay. Nice.
So you draw 4 cards, I've got 3.
Yeah.
So I'm going to reshuffle my deck and draw 1 more. Or my discard pile.
I really need to sleeve these cards too, because
Yeah, we
Playing this a
played
lot.
this once. This is our second time playing, and the cards are already like...
yeah, I noticed one of your cards had some.
Yeah, and it's a Fog of War, which sucks because I now know that, and it's
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
not. It doesn't feel good.
That's fine. All right, so I'm gonna do this.
I am going to do... Oh, gross. This is a gross choice. I'm going to have to do this.
Okay.
So I get the
you get the
initiative,
initiative.
and I go
That
first.
sucks.
Yeah, that's not...
One of the keys about going first is when he attacks me and hits my units, you have to take cards from your hand first of that type of unit, then your discard, then you dig through your deck. So having the initiative is important, because you're going to...
Yeah, I can attack your hand
Yeah.
of cards, whereas the person who goes second can't do it back, because I'll have spent them all. So I'm going to bolster Squad B with 2 B riflemen. And I'm going to bolster with my platoon sergeant another 2 B riflemen and an A rifleman. And I'm going to use Rifleman A to move 1 space here.
Okay. All right. Damn it.
There's lots of that in this game.
Yeah, there is. It really is. All right, so I think I'm going to bolster 2B. So I'm going to get that machine gunner back in there, and I'm going to do a rifleman. I'm going to activate a rifleman. So I'm going to actually go ahead and move him here. And then I'm going to activate a scout to go ahead and scout. So move 1, I've scouted there. Move 2, I get to place a scouted token in there. Now, that puts me in danger, although we don't get the higher value, we're just going to get the lower value.
But neither of us can control this tile that's worth 2 victory points until it's basically cleared of one side or the other. So it just stops someone from stealing an early victory.
Yeah. All right, so that's everything, right?
Yes.
So we draw the next 4. All right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
How dare you?
How dare I? So I think I'm going to do this. Okay. Shoot. Well, I like keeping the initiative. It's nice. Okay, so I'm going to bolster 2A. All right, so I'm going to get 2 riflemen into my deck. And then machine gunner B, I'm going to go ahead and move up. I'm going to move to this square, so that's 1 movement. And then I'm going to go ahead.
Moving in here.
Yep.
You haven't
Oh, I
scouted
haven't
it.
scouted there. Damn it. Thank you. I'm not trying to cheat, I promise. I'm going to move into here then. Then I'm going to use Machine Gunner B again to suppress you.
This guy here.
Yeah, so this is the question. I'm closer. 4, 7, and 8, I could do an attack. Let's do an attack. Let's just for fun. That's so risky. Yeah, I'm the worst roller in the history of the
If you
world.
add those up, it still
Yeah, it
misses.
still didn't hit. All right, I'm done. That was not good.
Let's see. What am I doing here? What are we doing? I'm going to Fog of War myself. I'm going to Fog of War myself, and I'm going to use my machine gun to attack. Let's see. I think I'm just going to suppress. How do I attack your scout? He's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay.
No, we're in the.
Oh, we're in the, yeah, that's right.
6.
I was going to attack him.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not? So it's only a 5, 6. Cool.
Yeah.
2d10 needing a 6. Yes.
Of course.
So even though both were successes, you only take 1 casualty per attack.
So that's Scout A, right?
Yeah, and he would search his play area, doesn't have one. A hand, he doesn't have one. Discard, then deck. So he's a casualty. He's dead out of this scenario.
All right, that's it.
Yes.
Next 4 cards. So the game really goes pretty quickly. It's just a matter of. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Damn it. Sorry, man. I'm going to do this. I don't think I care this turn. Okay. I always care about initiative, but
Not this game. So I'm just going to use a rifleman to take the control action to control this space. You don't have it in there. We just flip this over so it's German control. I have a victory point. I'm going to Fog of War myself, and then I will. I think I'm going to do a good old-fashioned attack. I'm going to attack your rifleman B. So he's a 4, 5, 6 from here. Success.
that hurts bad. Yeah, I'd say casualties in this game are really, really challenging. What do I want to do? Shoot. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and scout. So 1, 2. Move up in there. And I'm going to go ahead and machine gun A. I'm going to shoot your machine gunner A for a suppress. So that's a lot. 7, 8, 9. So I have to roll 9 10s. Nope. Of course. 2, 3, 4. Okay.
I'm playing this.
Okay. Dang.
So I think I'm going to move my rifleman up here. And then I'm going to use squad leader A to attack. And I think you... Cool.
What?
I wasn't sure if you had to attack someone in your space, but you do not. You can just pick anyone you want. So to attack Rifleman A, I'd be rolling a 4, 5. Yeah. What do I bolster? I'm going to attack Rifleman A. So it's just 1d10. With a 9, it's a
Of
hit.
course.
And then I will Fog of War myself.
So I'm going to go ahead and bolster 1, 2, and 3. Yikes. And I'm going to take the control action here to control that. That's it. Not good. I've got 3 casualties and you've got freaking nothing. That's not
You can
good.
always withdraw.
Nope.
So that's a new feature of this game, is that you can withdraw. You lose the scenario, which changes the kind of branching path of the campaign, but you might do it to minimize casualties over the long term. Gonna do that. So I will keep the initiative. Okay. I am going to use Rifleman A.
You know what? I didn't add a Fog of War.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just shuffle that. I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Every time you scout, you add a Fog of War.
Yes,
I
it's
forgot.
easy to forget some of those things if you're going. So I'm doing an attack with Rifleman A against Scout A.
Okay.
5, 6, that's a success.
So that means he's routed.
Do you not? So
Oh, I got to. Yeah, I don't think I have any more.
I haven't attacked him. Oh, I did. So you have 2 in here.
Yeah, I don't.
So,
So
yes,
I
that
know
means
I don't
he's
have-
routed. So he gets
have
a little route marker, and then I have to move him to an adjacent space that is either controlled or scouted by the enemy. So he gets moved out here. Then I'm going to do Rifleman B is going to move here, and then I'm going to use his squad leader to inspire him to move again.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to use Machine Gunner B to attack you there. So that's an 8. So I need 8 or higher. Got it. 9.
And that's Machine Gunner B.
Yep.
I don't think I played one of those, right? So he's in here. Machine Gunner B.
Okay. This is so freaking hard. So I'm going to go ahead and move my rifleman up here. And then Machine Gunner A is going to attack Rifleman. So you're a 4, 7, 9. Jeez. 9. Got it.
That was Rifleman A.
Rifleman A. Okay, so we draw 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. All right, so I'm going to do, hold on just a second, sorry, so I'm going to do this one. Yeah, I have a good hand, so, but that still sucks.
But it hurts your good hand.
It does,
having,
yeah,
having
it does.
a 2 good hand in this game
I
is
agree.
a very interesting conundrum.
I 100% agree. So, Rifleman A is going to attack your Rifleman with 1 die. That means you're a 5.
5.
What?
5.
Are you kidding me? Like, is that for real, or
I think David sent you bad dice.
doing the same thing? So I got a 6.
I actually have one of those in my hand.
Piece of crap. Rifleman B. What would I like to do? Well, I'm going to go ahead and move up. Okay, that's it. Damn.
So I am going to use my Rifleman A to shoot your Rifleman A.
That's very funny.
Missing.
Okay, hey.
And I will attempt that again. Also missing.
Wow. That's worse than me right there. That's pretty brutal. 4 cards. So I would say right now this is very tenuous for the Soviets, frankly.
Yes, a mixed bag either way.
Very tenuous. But we'll see. We'll see how this round goes.
I'm trying to do that. I have this and that. I don't know how to play this game.
I don't either. It's funny.
Yeah, using a Rifleman on initiative and losing feels real bad.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do Rifleman B to control this space. And then I'm going to do Rifleman B just to pop on in here.
Okay. I really don't like mixing the guys like that. If you can keep your filthy Germans on
and
your
there's no stacking limit.
side of the board.
And then I will fog of war myself.
All right, well, that never feels great.
Go and fog yourself.
Okay, what do I want to do here? I'm going to go ahead and move Gunner. That's not scouted, so I can't. I do that every time. I'm going to move up there. Boy, that doesn't feel good. And then Machine Gunner A is going to... So if I look at your Machine Gunner A, you've got 2 cards in there, and I think you had one that was
I think you killed one, right?
casualty, correct?
That was A.
Or is that that's
No,
a
that was
B.
a B.
So there's 1 card in your deck there, and you have at least 2 of that one. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and attack your Rifleman. So I'm going to attack 2, needing a 7-8. Rifleman A, I'm going to attack your Rifleman. So I need a 5. 8. Rifleman A. Nothing in your hand? Oh, I
don't have a hand.
You went first. Okay. I hope you're having fun watching it. This is a great little game. Really kind of fun. I just enjoy it. It's just fun. It's unique. It's unique.
That's a tough one.
Well, I believe I'm going to do this. Doesn't feel great. So you're going to go first. Shoot.
So Machine Gunner A is going to attack your Rifleman A. Succeeding.
I swear.
And then my Rifleman A is going to attack your Rifleman A. Succeeding.
Wow, that's bull crap. Oh, I got to go through my discard.
And I fog of war.
It's like I can't do anything. Really. All right, so my Rifleman B will, I guess, attack your Machine Gunner. Needing a 5 or higher. Got it. Wow, I was fortunate. Machine Gunner B.
I think I route. So I've got 1 here and 2 in supply.
Oh, so just move back there, I guess. Oh, interesting. Okay, so my Rifleman B is going to attack your Rifleman B, needing a 5, and I fail. Interesting, huh?
Tense! It's getting tense.
Man, that freaking sucks. All right, I'll do that.
Oh, man.
So you go. Shoot.
Oh,
well. You're going to end up smoking me. In fact, I think you win the game this time if you have the right cards.
I don't, unfortunately.
3 of that A dead? No, I guess I've fired him pretty good. No. Yeah, my A's in trouble.
Unfortunately, the A is not what I've got in my hand. I am going to... So I'm about to reshuffle my deck. So if I'm going to bolster, I should do it now. So I think I'm going to. I don't know if that's smart. So I'm going to bolster 3 cards. I'm going to get Machine Gun A, and Rifleman A. Okay. Rifleman B is going to attack your Rifleman B over here. Succeeding.
Rifleman B in my discard.
And then I will do the same thing again. Failing.
Okay. Thank heavens. Justice. All right, so I'm going to bolster. So I've got 1 card I need to shuffle.
Are you doing command?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So
I drew 1
you
card.
draw 2 cards, you've got to reshuffle.
Yeah, so I have to... Okay. So he goes to my discard. Great. Fog of War. Awesome. All right, let's see what I'm going to do. Machine Gun B is going to move in here. And then Machine Gun B is going to attack your Rifleman. Got it. Rifleman B. So we decided that, or I decided, okay, so A doesn't have any casualties right now. I'm going to attack your Rifleman with Rifleman A, needing a 5. Got it. Whew.
Rifleman A?
Yes. And then I got a Fog of War. Wow, this is brutal.
Yes.
So we're just like duking it out and killing the hell out of each other.
Very Stalingrad is what you would say. Yeah, it's interesting because in the other ones, when you would die, you would remove the counter from the board, and you just don't do that in this one.
Yeah.
You have to keep attacking, and you route people out of the way so that you can control stuff, and it just means there's more attacking. It's more of a slogfest.
It's interesting, for sure. I'm going to do this, I guess. So I'm going to go first. So Machine Gunner A is going to move in here first. And then he's going to fire on your Rifleman.
You'll have to see it.
And then my Rifleman's going to fire on your Rifleman. Shittiest rolls ever.
Bring in the commissars. I am going to command 2 cards. And we are going to Fog of War myself. Alright. My Machine Gunner A is going to shoot your Rifleman A. Succeeding.
It's the game, I think.
Do you have no Rifleman A's?
I don't believe I do. I thought I didn't. I think I just had B's. Oh, I do have a Rifleman A, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think
So he goes back. So I just lose that. That's why I almost feel like you should keep them separate rather than just...
It's easy. It's almost easy to count those to stop yourself bothering.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. And then I am going to use my other Machine Gunner A card to do the same attack again against your Rifleman. Missing.
Hey, beautiful.
Well, I'm going to get the squad leader out to do that again. Succeeding.
Okay. I don't think I have. Isn't it just 5?
Yes, but you've got 4.
I've got 4, so there's 1 in there somewhere. How did I miss him? Am I just blind? Rifleman A, there we go. So for all intents and purposes, he's out of the game.
Yes.
Nothing else that I can really...
But in the previous titles, this would be removed.
Right.
I
Now
now have to route him out
Yep.
of there and keep attacking him.
Yep. All right, that's it. So we do 4. cards.
You won the initiative last time.
Yeah, I
I forgot to give it to you.
I always do that kind of crap.
Yeah.
Where in the hell? So I'm going to do this, I think. Man.
This is tough. This is tough choices for sure. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this one.
We're tied, so I keep it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to do Machine Gunner A to attack you. So I need a 5 or higher. Got it. 10.
Which one?
Rifleman A.
Don't have any in my hand. Do I have any left? Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to do Machine Gunner B on Rifleman B attack.
He sucks. He's done that twice now.
And Rifleman my B on your B. There's still some elements of gaminess, and it's, you know, anytime you roll dice, it's going to happen, but
so I'm going to
frustrating.
bolster 2 machine gun Bs in the hope to get him back in the game, and I got 2 Fogs of War.
Okay. So we just pull, that's all 4 of my cards.
Oh, dang. Tough choice.
Wow, this is about the worst hand I think I've ever had.
4 Fogs of War?
Pretty bad. So bolster 2A.
It's very useful scout cards.
Yeah, it's completely useless, but all right, that's it. Wow.
Oh, that was Fogs of War. Okay.
It's going to lose me the game.
I'm going to do Machine Gun A on your Rifleman A to get him out of there. I don't need to, because he's empty cards. So I'm going to attack your Machine Gun A. That's the smart thing to do.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Machine Gunner A.
And then I've got Rifleman B over here. I think I'm gonna do. This is the tough choice, really, isn't it? Because do I just try to base trade? I'm gonna move 1.
You can't move there. You don't have a scout.
That's why. That's why you can't base trade in this
yeah.
game. So I'll just attack. I will attack your Rifleman B.
Okay.
Because I've already got 2 of them out. So let's keep going. Rifleman B. Nope. Rifleman B on Rifleman B. No.
Wow. Pretty
Wow.
bad.
We're just shooting each other with Nerf guns over here.
Pitiful.
3 cards. Need 1 more.
This is also very interesting because a couple more kills on both sides. I'm not sure either of us can win.
Yeah.
What happens then?
The other way to win, it's first person to lose all of their Rifleman cards.
Okay.
If you have both of your all of your Riflemen, if they're like perma-routed, you lose.
Got it. Interesting.
Which is just...
Yeah, it's terrible.
very Stalingrad.
Okay. Okay, so how many A's do you have out? You have all your A riflemen out, right? I believe.
He's all dead. He actually can't do anything.
Should he have been routed or?
No, because
the last one.
Since, yeah.
Got it. Okay, so I'm going to do Machine Gun A, Machine Gun Kelly, to attack your machine gun. 1 hit. Machine Gun A.
I don't have anyone in my hand. Machine Gun A.
I'm going to go ahead and do another Machine Gun A. Got it. Let's roll a 7. And then I will Fog of War.
Oops. Let's see. I'm going to attack your Rifleman B with my Rifleman B. Succeeding.
Rifleman B. That may be... Oh, he's got... Wherever. There he is. He's got several more, I guess. Yikes. Jeez, it's just stupid.
I'm going to attack your Rifleman B with my Rifleman B. Succeeding.
One more and I think game's
I will
over.
do it one more time. Succeeding.
That's just stupid. That's a stupid way to lose,
So
frankly.
they're not... Okay.
Yeah, so I've lost all 5 of my B rifles and all 5 of my A rifles.
So now I actually have to succeed at routing... Because they're not routed currently. They route at the next attack.
Okay, that doesn't seem... what I'm saying, I guess, is I have no way to control areas, so I can't win the game. I thought you lost the game if you didn't have that. I thought that's the way it was in the first game. Maybe it's different.
If you can route my Rifleman before I route yours, that's how it's done. Because you don't... If you do not have a card of that unit, then you route the unit.
Okay.
So they're still in it.
Got it. All right.
1, 2, 3.
Sounds
4.
great. Okay, I'm going to do this.
These are all terrible. So
Was it as bad as my hand where I had 2 Fogs of War and 2 leaders?
No, but it's not
That was garbage.
much worse. I think I'm going to do this.
Okay, you win. You win the initiative.
Yeah, right. So I think I'm going to... All right, think about what you're doing, Clyde. I'm going to do Scout A, 1, 2. And then I'm going to Scout B. And then Fog of War.
Okay. I'm going to machine gun B. So I'm going to shoot your rifle B, I guess.
Yep.
Got him.
He's in here. Rifle B.
How many of that is him? Just 2?
2.
Damn.
We missed a whole bunch of A.
And Scout B, I will just shoot your rifleman. So you're a 5, right?
Yep.
Got it. And then I Fog of War. This is definitely attritional
Yeah.
dog manure. Wow, that's just a terrible deck. Well, I guess that's what well, hold on. Hold on. I would want to do that, I think. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and use my platoon sergeant to command 2. Not a Fog of War, not a Fog of War. That's good.
There you go.
Really nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a machine gun B to shoot your rifleman. Got a 9 and a 5.
I have a rifleman in my hand.
Okay. Then I'm going to do machine gun B to rifleman you to death. 8 and 4.
I think he's in here. Oh, he's in here. I think that's all of them.
And then I'm going to scout A. I can't do anything with scout A.
Where is Scout A? Oh, he's routed, so you
Yeah.
can unroute him.
I can unroute him. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any cards, though.
When you bolster him to get that back in there, that unrouted him. So you can actually use him. I had forgotten that he should be undone too.
Okay, so say that again. I'm sorry.
This didn't come up at our last game.
Okay, so even for I have these cards in my hand. These were the 2 cards I had in my hand left.
Yeah. So if any of your chosen, so when you take the bolster action, which you had done previously,
Okay.
to get that Scout A into your deck, because I had previously I had routed him, because you had 1 here and 2 in your supply, and he was routed.
Okay.
When you take the bolster action, when you took that A and put it into your discard pile, that should have unrouted him.
Got it. So he can actually act right now, is what you're saying.
And for the same reason, this guy, when I got those 2 Bs forever ago.
Okay, so I've got these 2 cards left.
Yep.
So I can take a Scout action, and then I can do this to have him take another action.
Yes.
If I so choose.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to go ahead and move him up in here then, and then I will have him attack. I'll attack your rifleman out of 5. Got it.
So that routes him, I think.
Okay.
So he's going to route. I presume you want to route him this way? It could be any one of these. So maybe you'd go here because there's no cover there.
He doesn't have any cards left.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter.
Well, I would want to put him here so then I can potentially go in there and control but I don't have any dudes left.
Routed dudes don't.
Okay, I'll push him back.
They can't prevent control change.
So I'm done. Well, that worked out well. Okay, so what you're saying is, when I bolstered those guys in my deck like 5 turns ago,
Yes.
I should have taken that route off of him.
Yes.
Got it. And that's an auto function of that ability?
That's part of the bolster action.
So that's new. So we kind of skipped over that.
Yeah, well, because
That's fine.
Because it used to be when you would do the bolster, you'd put them back on the board because they would have they get removed and they start back in your little crappy area in the back and you hate it.
Right.
So I'm going to machine gun A your rifleman A with an attack to try and route him, which I do. So he's gone back a space. And then I can't do anything else, unfortunately. I can't finish it off, so I'm going to bolster 2 B cards in here.
Okay. So I draw 1 card. I get to shuffle these pieces of crap. Alexander, this is really brutal.
Very, very.
Like we may be crippling ourselves for the rest of the game.
Yes.
Because I'm going to lose at least 2, if not 3 guys.
We're definitely losing 3 each.
Wow.
You've got 10 cards here, I've got 10 plus.
This could be bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then. Let me think about what I'm doing here. So I'm going to do... I'm going to do this one. Okay. So I won. I get to go. I got initiative, by the way.
Yes.
I think I had it last turn. Okay, let's see if I can... So he is routed. If I can route this guy, I would win.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and do... So I'd want to do a small attack first. Because then my machine gun, because he's going to go back, and it's just route though, right? I'm going to do my machine gun.
You just need to hit, that's all.
Yeah, so machine gunner B, needing a 5. Got 8 and a 10.
Yes.
Oh, so that routes you?
Yeah. I'm right here, right?
Oh,
and your machine gun's here.
Yeah, I thought you had one more card.
I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 cards.
Okay, so he's routed, and he gets pushed back.
And so both of my riflemen are routed.
Oh,
that's because now I officially can't control anything. Officially. Yeah.
So the game ends.
Yes.
That's not the way I wanted the game that we show people to end.
Well, that's true, but I was going to try and pop your...
You were going to gun me down.
But I had to do it from distance because I had to use this other one for that.
And I'm protected now.
Yeah.
So you would have been...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You would have hit. Okay.
But yeah. That's... very tight game, right?
Well, this is it's very interesting because I think we're both going to lose 2,
3.
We're each. Oh my
yeah. So what happens now is this is, you have like your casualty pile. So gather up all your casualties.
Yep. So we're just trying to show you guys how this kind of works.
Yeah. So you determine who won the scenario. Grant won the scenario, and what happens is that there's a little
Goodness.
there's a little campaign track down here, and you say who won, and then what that means is.
And what are these up here? I was looking at that trying to understand what those are.
So this is for campaign of areas. Or
for
control
control
of
of an area.
So this whole map is considered January 9 square.
Right.
So you're going to write like Soviet control of January 9 square. I don't know what that does, but later on in the game there'll be things that says, whoever controls this starts with this or unlocks this thing.
Okay.
And who knows? But
so why wouldn't they have given you a pad for this?
I don't know.
Okay. If this is a resettable game, you would think you would have got
make a
pad.
because you ain't writing on that.
Well, it's glossy.
On that glossy paper. That's trash. You can't, especially with a pencil. Come on. But
Yeah,
basically,
because you want to do a pencil because that control might change.
yes.
Wow.
So
Sorry.
whoever wins this, the Soviets won it. So the game state becomes game state 2A.
So that's where you write.
So you write little game state 2A down here
Yep.
because you won that.
Okay.
And why that's important is because we're going to go to 2A, and then the next time we play, we're going to read briefing 320 instead of 491. And so briefing 320, without any spoilers, it leads you to a different mission setup, basically.
This is my Soviet book here.
Yeah.
2A is if I won.
Yes.
What if you won? It would have been 2B.
2B, yeah.
Okay, 2B would have been 491. Is that what it says for you? Okay.
So next time we play, we're going to read this paragraph. Don't look at
Yeah.
it.
Right.
But we're going to play scenario 021. Instead of, for example, 491, if I would have won, we'd be playing 022.
Got it.
Which is the same thing.
Okay.
But who knows? But so you do, that's like kind of victory stuff. Then you get your dead pile, and you count how many you've got.
I've got 12.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got 13. And so you're going to shuffle these.
12 dudes right there.
Yeah.
All dead. Or casualties is what they're called, whatever that is.
If you have 1 to 4 in this, you only draw 1 card. If you have 5 to 9, you draw 2. If it's 10 plus, you draw 3. So these 3 guys... and this is like nightmare fuel if you pull all the same one.
I got 2 B's and an A.
Yeah,
oh,
I got
you got
3
all.
A's.
Wow.
So these guys are like permanent casualties. You put these away in the little graveyard
box.
in the box, and these are going to get replaced
By replacements.
out of your replacement deck. That's
So here's your replacement deck.
So I've got it's called the reserve deck.
So give me your dead... Oh, we need to find the guys, right?
And it's really, really hard to see. But
Well, go off their name.
yeah, you can either look it up by the handwritten name, or these tiny grey numbers here. Those correspond to specific cards.
Those are so small.
So mine is 4, 5, and 6, which is actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
4, 5, and 6.
Is that... What number is that? 0 something 17?
17, yeah.
17. So Rifleman B...
So these are my dead ones, and that's my reserves. And so these are just worse versions. Like, the artwork is got them all beat up, which is fun. But now, this Rifleman, when you use this card for Rifleman A, I can't use the move action on it.
That's brutal.
This one can't do the control action. And this one, when he attacks, he can't attack at range. He can only attack in his own space. Like, it's just a worse version of those generic cards. And these go into my supply that I can use next time, and we all feel real good about it. What did you get?
This guy can't control,
Okay.
which...
He can only attack in his space.
and he can only attack when he's adjacent. That's this guy. So this guy goes in my dead pile. And then I've got her. So he goes there. She is Rifleman B. .016. No, there she is. Look how pitiful. She can't move.
I think we got almost all the same stuff. I got a no control, no move, and attack in only your own space. So, that's all of that. The nice part is that basically everything that's left in your deck that is a regular combat card. So we're going to get rid of all the Fogs of War and all of your platoon leaders. You're going to shuffle and draw 2 of these, and it's always 2, never less, never more, and you're going to upgrade 2 of these.
So do I put the guys that were in my casualty pile
Yes,
before?
And it's...
Because I had 12, we drew 2 of those out.
Yes, the rest of those,
3 of those
go back in, yeah. So
those go back in.
But not from your supply, just everything else that you played with that scenario.
Not from the supply. Oh, that were in my deck at that scenario.
Yes, I've got 10, I had 3 dead, so everything goes together. And you're just going to draw 2 dudes and upgrade them from your big fat upgrade deck, where they get better attacks and better lots of new things.
So 2 of these guys?
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
So I got machine gunner A, and squad leaders can't be upgraded.
Yep,
so scout B.
So rifleman A and scout B. That's probably not great.
So then you have an upgrade deck, which is much bigger than your reserve deck.
Yep.
So hopefully we get some fun bits and pieces in here. Let me see. Am I gonna open this? There you go. This little tab.
So Mishla, she gets an attack 2 when greater than or equal to 1 spot. She has a sniper rifle.
So yes.
When she's further away than 1, she gets a...
Yes. So if she's shooting at range 2 or more, she can do an attack 2.
So does this card go in my dead pool as well?
Where does it go?
So I mean, it's replacing her.
Yeah, I imagine it does.
Scout A. So that's in my opinion one of the best parts of these.
It goes to your removed pool.
Right. They don't come in the game anymore.
Yeah.
So he's going to go in there and she's going to go in there.
But I think, is that different from like the cemetery?
That I don't know.
Okay. Here, let me see.
Maybe because they're going to come...
Because if your upgraded guy dies, he would go to normal.
I don't know that I have that many frickin' piles in here.
No, it's all in the removed pool.
Okay,
They will
that
be
makes sense.
Unavailable for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, yeah.
So
okay, then these got to go back in.
012.
Well, that's pretty cool. And there is still, just so you know, there's a locked deck.
Yeah.
Which
and,
do not open until instructed.
And
no idea
a lot
what
of the
that
other
is.
missions say, unlock this, unlock
Got
that. A lot of stuff. And Scout B, that's 020. So, for reference, ooh, that's cool. My Scout B, which is going to go into the Deadpool, he gained a whole new ability called Guide 1, which I don't know what that does, but let's find out together, because that's the fun stuff.
I got Explore 1.
Okay, so let's see. So Guide 1, move any of your combat counters up to X tiles. If the card specifies a squad, so it says Guide 1B, it must be a counter from that squad.
So they can move 1 more space.
No, he can move someone else.
Just anywhere?
Yeah, move any of your combat counters from the stated squad up to 1 tile.
Wow.
The tile you move to must be scouted or controlled by your side. You cannot move a routed or suppressed combat counter. A vehicle cannot move to or from one of the non-permitted ones.
Okay.
You cannot move an anti-tank gun unit. So yeah, he's a guide. He's like, you move
So
it.
here's another interesting thing. I lost my recon ability.
But you gained Explore, which I presume is better.
Maybe.
Yes. It says, Explore X says, take a recon action. You may then take a Scout X action.
Okay, so I can recon a card out of my hand.
Then you can Scout 1.
Wonder in what conditions would Scout X be higher than 1?
If this said Explore 2.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then my
Interesting.
my machine gunner that got upgraded, he has Area Suppress 2, which I presume means he can suppress everyone in a space, but only 2 dice instead of 4.
That's pretty good.
That's gnarly.
Okay. So we did spoil those couple of things at the end. We'll make sure and note that, I think, on the video.
Yeah, but that's just a flavor of...
Right.
And that's like the most minor things. You'll do that process, you do at the end of every single mission. So you will constantly have guys dying, constantly have guys upgrading. That's awesome. That's very Stalingrad. The little meat grinder of guys just coming in and out, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we didn't unlock any of the new stuff. We, have a look at some of the new actions. There's all sorts in here that I'm very excited for. This will be one that we play forever. And then in subsequent scenarios, this is destructible. You can attack this. That's
with
what
grenades or whatever, that kind of thing, maybe.
Tanks and stuff, who knows. And then, you might remove this whole tile and get a replacement one where it's damaged.
So we didn't have any of that.
No, so there's a ton more game in here. Very exciting.
The interesting thing is this is what, 10 tiles? 3, 5, 8, no, it's like 15 tiles. There's probably another 50, 60?
I mean, at least.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
So almost each one of these tiles has another tile of its own type. So it's a 504A and a B and a C.
So this was 15, 30, 45, 60.
So there's 120 tiles.
It's so many tiles.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I've really always enjoyed this game. A lot of people might say, oh, it's not really a tactical game. I remember when Undaunted came out, people were complaining, oh, line of sight and blah. That's not what the game is about.
Yeah, if you want a World War II tactical simulation,
Combat Commander,
go and play ASL. You can do that.
Or Lock and Load Tactical. I mean,
this is a fun, fast-playing game, and the legacy stuff in it, that was really enjoyable. I'm excited. It makes me more excited to play it again.
Yeah,
because I want to use my new guys.
Yep.
And now our little rifle squads are
decimated.
Right, but they're very different.
That's true.
My machine gun squad is very different to your machine gun squad.
Yeah.
Your scout does very different to mine.
Yeah.
And as that goes on, that's very cool.
It is interesting because the only unit, to our knowledge, right, in the game that can control are riflemen.
Yes.
We now have worse riflemen, at least one worse rifleman in there. So it'll be...
And none of my riflemen got better. So it's only going to be harder.
So that was my other question, and I'm not sure we found the real answer. Do I always start with the basic deck? Those replacements are going to be a card I bolster? Or I'm sorry, bolster into my deck?
So most of the time it tells you to start with that basic deck, but which of the cards you choose is up to you.
Okay.
Is my understanding. So you can start with your good ones if you want to.
It just depends on what the scenario probably is.
If you know
if
you're
about to get
mullered, you're like, I'll
What's mullered?
Just get killed.
Is that Mueller, like the name? And okay. You put an ED on the end?
No, I don't know where that word comes from. But, and...
Fun game.
It is. Just
I'm trying to think what I would have done differently in this one. I mean, obviously I won, but I only won because I killed one more guy of yours.
Yes. But didn't that play out very differently from our last one as well?
Oh, extremely differently.
Which I appreciate, and we can't show that, but it was very different.
And we did that just because it's been a while since we played Undaunted. We wanted to get back,
recall them. I feel like we did the rules mostly right, and nothing crazy, insanely obvious that we missed. So hopefully that was very helpful for everyone.
I was glad to see you also moved illegally into a tile that you hadn't scouted, because I did that.
I always get excited. And I'm like, oh, let's go.
Yep. One of the things I do like about this game is I have a God view, right? I can see everything unfolding, and I could see at one point, it's like, ooh, my right flank, this right side is really bad for me. So I had to move my guys in, and I could see you were trying to line yourself up to get 2 or 3 of that rifleman with maybe his squad leader, who would have allowed him to move, attack, kill, and control all in the same turn. Man, that's powerful.
I was close to being able to run him out, and then I don't know if it made that much of a difference,
but yeah, I like this game. I enjoy it. It's always interesting and fun.
So I appreciate everyone for tuning in and sitting with us, but That was a look at Undaunted. Appreciate you tuning in. I've been Alexander from theplayersaid.com.
And I'm Grant.